Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on Love During Lockup. It's season 5, episode 27. It's titled Candice! Exclamation mark. Why are we freeing Candice? Let Candice stay where Candice is. Let's get started with Iona and Jamal. Whew, child. We see Iona putting on makeup, getting ready to go to her sentencing. Now, I thought she was actually going to go to court, but no, she's having a Zoom call. But next we see her talking to Jamal on the phone, and she's still hounding him about not waiting 2 years to get married. And Jamal gaslights her. He told her that the reason he wants to wait 2 years to get married is because he wants her to have her dream wedding financially. He's a liar, because that's the case. That's what he would have said. He wouldn't say we wait in 2 years to get married, because how you know in 2 years you're going to be financially ready to get to have a big wedding? He's such a freaking liar. He does not want to marry this girl. Iona, Jamal does not want to marry you. He wants to keep you dangling on a string. That's it. Next, she got on the phone to do a Zoom call to find out about her sentencing. And like I said, I thought she was going to have to actually go to court for this. But no, she gets a break. She's doing it on a Zoom. She don't have to find... Her mother doesn't have to take her to court. Her mother doesn't have to take time off from work to take her to court. She doesn't have to actually be in court, facing the judge. She's comfortably at home talking on a Zoom to the judge. But that's not good enough for this chick. No. While she's on the Zoom call with the judge, she's trying to feed her daughter breakfast. And the judge is like, you're distracted right now. I need your attention. So let's do this. Why don't you just come in person next week and we'll do this. She is livid. Iona is livid. She is pissed that, oh, no, I'll do it now. I'm just feeding my daughter. Just let me feed my daughter. She just woke up, blah, 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 blah. No, the judge wants your undivided attention, and she wants you to come in now to do it so that she can, have your undivided attention. Iona is pissed. She is cussing. She's throwing a tantrum. She's going off. After she gets off the call with the judge, she's calling the judge all kinds of names and cussing the judge out. And she's irate. She's just irate. She's very, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for right now. Reckless. She's very reckless with her words, with her mouth, with her actions, with everything. She's very reckless. She doesn't realize how good she has it, She just doesn't realize how good she has it. And she has no respect for the law or for authority or anything. She just thinks the world should revolve around her. She was being rude and combative with the judge. And then she said that the judge mentioned 4 years probation. I don't understand. Probation of what? Probation could be anything, right? Probation could be not driving, doing community service, I think. I don't know. But she said the judge mentioned 4 years probation. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? But she's pissed. That 4 years for probation is pissed. I don't think probation means she'd be locked up for 4 years. So she has it good. She just don't realize how good she has it compared to other people. But she's cussing out the judge and going off. She removes her mic, and her daughter, she take her daughter into a closet or the basement. I don't know. She took her daughter somewhere and closed the door, and then she calls Jamal to let him know what happened. And then my TV went off. Next up, it's Andrew and Candice. Okay, I gotta think of who's Andrew and who's Candice. Andrew and Candice. We see Andrew, he's waiting outside of some building for Candice to be released. She finally comes out with a box, a trash bag, and some papers. They hug and kiss, and they are happy. For now. Candice told us about all her crimes, and that she's been in trouble since she was 19. When I was 19, I went into the military. Okay? I wasn't trying to get into no trouble. I went into the military. I was trying to get out of my mother's house. I didn't want to go to college. I went into the military. Okay, Candice? That's what I did. Anyway, she said she's been in and out of jail for 6 years. Ooh. So how come now she wants custody of her child? Her child, how old is her child? She's been in and out of jail for 6 years. That means she's been out of her child's life, period. Right? She has not actually been in her child's life. So now all of a sudden she wants custody of her child. Does she think she's going to get it that easily? She's going to get, the courts are just going to give her her child just like that? She's out of her damn mind if she thinks that's how it's going to happen. Anyway, all she wants is a cigarette, and all Andrew wants to do is propose to her. So he drops down on one knee, proposes to her. She says yes. But I heard rumors. I've been hearing rumors. I heard a rumor that she is married to someone else. Now, I don't know if she was married to someone else while he was proposing to her or after he proposed to her. I just heard that Candice is married to somebody else, is what I heard. Another rumor I heard is that they're broken up and Andrew is now seeing someone else. I heard that rumor as well. Anyway, he proposed to her. She told him yes. And then she told him that she has to check into a halfway house. And then they're going to decide what happens from there. So he doesn't even know if she's going to be moving into that apartment. We don't know what the halfway house people are going to tell her that she can do and can't do. So, you know, he bought her this truck. Can she drive? Is she allowed to drive? He bought her this truck. He got her an apartment and all this crap for the apartment. How do we know that she'll be able to drive this truck? Does she have a license? I mean, do we know if she's going to be able to stay at this apartment? See, Andrew be jumping the gun. We don't know any of this. Let's see what happens, though. So anyway, she sits on the tailgate of the truck, and he gives her all her gifts. And he's trying to hug and kiss her, and she's telling him to, slow down. Step back. Give me some room. Give me some space. Let's take this slow. She told us that she's not used to affection and it feels awkward. But it don't feel awkward you taking all his gifts. Now do it. No, you happily takes his gift, but you can't give him some kisses? Girl, bye. Next up, it's Teeny and Rob. Teeny told her kids that Daddy Rob is coming home 2 months later than they thought. And she told them that he will not be home for the daughter's birthday. Those kids are pretty smart. They look like they're well-rounded kids. I pray Rob treats them well. Because I don't believe they need Robbery Rob in their lives. I just don't believe that they need this man. Next, Teeny's mother comes over and Teeny turns off the camera that was in the kitchen where they're in the kitchen. She turns off the camera in the kitchen and the mother is shocked. Like she said, I've never seen you do that before. And she told the mother, we're going shopping and we're using Rob's money, so don't bring your pocketbook. So I guess she's still pissed at him for giving his mother money weekly, something that she didn't know about. And she's also pissed that he decides to stay in jail longer instead of coming home to her. She's still pissed about all that. So she's still got the cameras down and she's just wilding out by spending the man's money. We see a clip of Rob. He's telling us how he get his money. He says he gambles and he says he sells shoes and that's how he gets his money. And he says he takes care of Teeny and the kids. He said Teeny's a spoiled brat because she keeps spending up the money. So Teeny and the mom go shopping to spend up Rob's money. And they talk about the kids and Rob's relationship because the mother has some concerns. So do I, mother. So do I. The mother is worried about the cameras. She said that's not normal to have cameras in your house. No, it's not. He's possessive, obsessive. He's he doesn't trust her. That's why he has cameras in her house. And the mother thinks that Teeny is naive. And the mother, she gets emotional and she starts to cry because she knows that Teeny is in for some crap. When Rob gets home, she's going to be in for it when he gets home. She knows Rob ain't nothing. So we see another clip of Rob saying that he wants a submissive wife. And sometimes Teeny is not submissive. He said he wants her to sit down and be cute. That's all he wants her to do. He said if she doesn't, it may crash their relationship. Teeny, I see this relationship going belly up when Rob gets out. That's what I see. Let's hope that when they're divorced, she gets the house, the car, and she gets alimony. Let's hope that's what happens. Next, we have Rick and Samantha. My favorite couple. Slick Rick goes over to his niece's house. He's showing them pictures from the reunion that Sandy sent to him. He let the nieces know that everybody now knows that he's engaged. We found out that Samantha has been married 4 times. Then Rick gets a call from Samantha. Samantha calls Rick too much. It's too much. I wouldn't be able to handle all those phone calls. Since she is in some type of holding facility and she's in another state, I would probably do 2 calls a day. Okay? 2 calls a day since she's so far away and she's in a holding facility. But then after the 2 calls that one day, I would deny the calls because she calls too much. Maybe the cameras are making us think that she calls constantly, but I think she calls too much. And when she calls, she says, "Hi, how are you? What are you doing? Where are you? What's going on?" She wants to know everything. She wants to know where he is, what he's doing, who he's doing it with, why he's doing it. She wants to know everything, how he's doing it. She wants to know everything when she calls. Rick told Samantha that he told everybody that they are now engaged, and she's happy about that. She asked him if he's going to come see her in December. He said nope. He said things are too tight, which means he can't afford to go see her. He told us last episode that he's on a tiny pension, and he can only support himself. He can't afford to go from Arizona to Idaho to see her. For one thing, she's in a holding place, so he has to stay in a hotel. Maybe, I don't know how far it is to drive. Maybe he has to fly. Even if he has to drive, that's gas money back and forth and stay in a hotel. That man said money's tight. He don't have the money for that. He says he's on a small pension. He's living on a small pension. I don't know why he chooses to date somebody in a different state. And then he's saying, and he can't afford to go see them. Why would you do that? All the ladies in your state love you or is lusting after you, so you don't need her. I think Rick is full of shit, though. I think Rick is on the show just to get the money. Because he keeps telling us that he's on a small pension, So I think he's on the show to get some money. I don't think he wants to marry Samantha. Because I don't understand why he's dating a jailbird in a different state. While the ladies in his state, they're all lusting after him. It makes no sense to me. So Samantha gets upset because he can't come see her in December. Next, so she gets off the phone. She hangs up because she's pissed. So next we see him driving down the street. She calls again. Now, I don't know if it's the same day, a couple of hours later. I don't know, but she's just calling too much for me. She calls too much for me. So he's driving down the street and she calls him. She asks him if he figured out if he's coming to see her in December or not. And he told her the same damn thing he told her last time. He's told her money is tight. Can't afford it. What do you want? I told you that already. What do you want from me? And she told him that she thinks he's backpedaling and she thinks that he still wants to be a bachelor. She told him he needs to figure his shit out. And then she gets off the phone with him. So Rick let us know that the reason he's so broke is because his ex-wife gets a portion of his pension for life. Hey, Rick, that's how the cookie crumbles. I know some people who that's happened to. I know some people who that has happened to. Gotta be careful, Rick. You gotta be... Too late now, anyway. Yeah, his ex-wife is getting a portion of his pension for life. Wow. That ex-wife is happy right now. But she's watching the show like that. Right, bitch. Count the money. Oh, my gosh. Anyway. So Rick goes to play pickleball with a friend. And Rick is horrible at pickleball. He can't even get the damn ball over the net. So I've never played pickleball, but I'm pretty sure I can get at least one ball over the net. Rick is horrible. So then he bitches about Samantha to his friend, but then he tells the friend that Samantha is the one for him. So the friend told him that if she's the one for him, then he needs to take his ass to Idaho. Yeah, take your ass to Idaho then, since she's the one for you. And he said, don't ask me for no money because I ain't giving you no money. I'm not loaning you no money. I like the friend. I do. I like the friend. And he look like he has his shit together, and he can play pickleball too. So I like that. Last but not least, Joey and Michael. I can't stand Joey and Michael. I really can't stand. Joey and Michael is a whore. Anyway, Joey goes to a coffee shop to meet up with a sex columnist named Minerva. She couldn't come up with another name than Minerva. Everybody named Minerva. Come on, girl. Be creative. Whew. Joe told Minerva that Michael went to prison 6 months ago on drug charges. He asked Minerva, how do you date someone in prison? Now, why he asking Minerva how to date somebody in prison? Has Minerva dated somebody in prison? He asked Minerva how to dirty talk. Huh? Dirty talking is up to you and your imagination, Joey. Use your damn imagination. I think this is fake. This is fake because Joey told us that when he came out of the closet, he went buck wild. That's what he told us. When he came out of the closet, he went buck wild. Now he's trying to act like a baby taking his first step. When he first got out of the closet, he went buck wild. He was drinking, drugging, and sexing. Now he's acting like, he don't know what is, how to do this, how to dirty talk. I don't know. Oh my, I don't know. Ooh. You told us that when I got out of the closet, you went buck wild. You was drugging, you was drinking, you was sexing, you was having the time of your life. Okay? And now you're acting like you're brand new. He's fake. So anyway, he's getting advice from this Minerva, which I think is ridiculous. So then next, Joey got a hotel room. He says he can't talk dirty in his parents' house because his parents are in the next room. So he rented a hotel room. And call up Michael so that he can dirty talk with Michael. But Michael don't want to dirty talk with him right now. Michael told him that a friend of his saw Joey on a dating site or a hookup site. And Joey denied it. He said, yeah, I'm on the site, but I was on the site looking at your profile, Michael, and I was trying to get the pictures from your site to send to the prison so that we can I can come see you. I can come visit you. Get approval to come visit you. That's what he's saying. Michael said, you better not be on no site. You better not be doing anything behind my back because whatever you do, I'm going to find out. And then Michael told Joey that he's being faithful to him while he's in prison. Right. Like I believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Michael is being faithful to Joey while he's in prison. No. None of your life. But anyway, they got disconnected and that was the end of it. That was the end of the whole episode. And this is the end of my video. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pill here. Bye.